Hi, I'm Symphoneers, and today we're taking a look at Battle Aces, a new free-to-play real-time strategy game from developer Uncapped Games that just entered into closed beta. It calls itself a new generation fast-action RTS, and what that means in play is that the game smooths out a lot of the more tedious parts of the genre. Bases are automatically positioned, and workers are automatically managed. So all that time you normally spend making and designing workers gets to be time spent actually making strategic decisions, controlling your army as it engages with the enemy, and so on. It also has a shorter game time than much of the genre, maxing out at 10 minutes. And there are unit decks that let you customize your army and lean into a playstyle that works for you. I'm not a big RTS person historically, so I've been finding it a lot easier to actually have fun with this game than with other RTSs. As an example, I got excited about Stormgate and put a lot of work into learning that game, and while I was able to win some games and have some fun with Stormgate, I never really felt that I was operating from a place of comfort or confidence. It frequently felt like people who had been playing Starcraft 2 for a decade had a insurmountable edge on me. Battle Aces, by comparison, feels massively easier to get my bearings in. I don't have to research a precisely timed build order and then panic when I screw it up because I forgot to build a worker or something. I get to focus on the decisions I actually find interesting, like how to best harass the enemy, counter their unit composition, manage a large-scale army battle, and etc. It feels like the more advanced aspects of the genre are actually accessible to me as a casual, and aren't locked behind hundreds of hours of just practicing various opens and worker management and etc. In other words, the game's pretty good. I've been very impressed with Battle Aces, or I've found it a lot easier to kind of like sink into and have fun with. I'm not going to spend a lot of time kind of teaching the game because I have a bad habit of making my variety gameplay videos way too long and slow and boring, if I'm honest. I'm trying. Listen. I just did want to briefly pull up the unit deck. So compared to most RTSs, you can customize units, and you have a kind of like roster or whatever that you can swap stuff in and out of. I might use some stream games in this video. They will be done with essentially the default roster with this crab. This crab is really good. Or like, as far as default units go, just crab is love, crab is life, crab is your friend, crab good. I would like to try to get some games in, or like recorded now, with the Wasp. And just because the Wasp is the cheapest available kind of early melee, early aggression unit, and swarming with the Wasp is fun. It also pairs very well with the Hornet, a kind of anti-air ground unit that can match its move speed and stuff. Notably, some RTSs have like really strict unit things in terms of like, if it's anti-air, that means it can't attack ground, and da-da-da-da-da. In Battle Aces, the like anti-air units and stuff will say, hey, this can attack both air and ground. And it might be better at anti-air, but it's not totally dead in the water versus ground. And then, yeah, you can kind of click through and read them, and most of the unit descriptions are pretty simple and stuff, and I've been kind of enjoying exploring them and finding what works for me, because, yeah, it's nice. Other big things to shout out, I've been pretty happy with Butterfly as a kind of basic air unit. I'd like to pick up the Dragonfly, but I don't have quite enough of the free-to-play currency in here yet. There's no monetization yet in the closed beta, so yeah. I wouldn't hate seeing the earn rate for these credits be a little bit faster, just to give, either that be a little bit faster or the core units that you always have access to be a little bit cheaper, just to help get people's foot in the door kind of, and like get stuff a little bit more accessible, although that might be, I don't know, that might just be a like, this is my first day with the game and I want to play with all the toys type of feeling. No big alarm bells as far as like the economy or whatever goes. Anyway, or in other words. But yeah, let's queue up for a 1 versus 1 and see what we can do. Oh, I should try to fix my camera position so that I don't block the map. Hi, I'm figuring this out on the fly. So yeah, a very stable or like kind of normal opener will just be, sorry, this camera position is a mess. Good enough. It's pretty stable or pretty safe to go for like a 2-base open, and you just smash some buttons and like get that happening. The thing I'm doing now is trying to spit out a bunch of like wasps for early harass, so that we can take all these little friends and poke at a base, you know, as a treat.
Enemy tech is turning on. Be ready.
Enemy tech is turning on. Wow. Oops, I set the spawn. Crabs are coming to defend the base, so we would like to deal with that. We're doing okay. We're certainly harassing them, which is good. We would like to build a base and fix this stuff. We did lose a bunch of our units. I'm not immediately worried, or like the part of the joy, part of the thing with these is that they're dirt cheap. So that's good. They're dirt cheap, they're very mobile. They're kind of like the Zerg Rush strategy, which is why I wanted to show them off, or one way to do the kind of Zerg Rush strategy.
Enemy is building a resource base.
Oh, hello. People have a habit of not defending this very well. You can hold down buttons to just spam units. I did that now, and we have a billion of these things incoming. So, you know, that's fun. I'm doing tilde A to attack. The tutorial and stuff is pretty good for this game, which is part of why I didn't really feel the need to teach it. I wanted to try to just, like, show off a thing in play. We're doing okay. These are concerning. Oh, they are definitely teched to deal with my shit. Okay. That is a worry.
Starting foundry.
Yikes. I almost certainly should have... built some more stuff sooner. Is this going to be a loss? Who knows? I don't know, I find this game less tilting than some other RTSs too, or I didn't really find Stormgate tilting per se. That's my other big reference point as someone who's not a big
Enemy
RTS
tech
player.
is turning on. Be ready.
I didn't find it tilting, but I did find it a little bit kind of like abstractly frustrating at just like how time-intensive games were. Like, oh, I've sunk 10 minutes into this game and I forgot to do workers at some point and now I'm having cascade failures and etc, etc. Just, we'll figure it out. I should do something with this. Foundry ready, okay. Ooh. Nah, this is not great. King crabs. Sorry, I did some tech and stuff at one point for king crabs. These big lads. Oh, can we use them as a front line? Control groups in this game are less of a big deal than they were in Stormgate, which is nice. Oh no. What? Sorry, these are... Honestly, I might just scoop out of this so we can talk about a failure state, or like... Yeah, this is rough. This is 5 minutes in too. God, things in this game happen fast, and that is one of the things I enjoy about it. To scoop, you can hit F1, hit concede. Yeah. Part of the reason I want to scoop there too is like... To show off a thing, to show off a learning opportunity for you, the new player. Ballista, anti-ground I never build ballistas! I've only played this game for like 2 hours before recording this video. Yeah, Ballista's anti-ground splash unit, those were really good versus wasps and hornets and stuff, so that's good to know. If you're like totally new to RTSs or whatever, a big thing is like the kind of rock, paper, scissors, oh, this is good against this stuff, but hey, I have different units I can build that are good against ballista, and etc. And that's part of the like deck building and so on in play in this game, is like figuring out a suite of stuff that leaves you options that you like working with, throughout the game, and yeah. Failing there is fine, or like a good way to show some of this off. We get 17 war credits for that game. The games are very short. If you have a really long game, it goes up to like 40 war credits or something. So you can earn a new unit over 2 or 3 hours of play, probably, if you're just like chaining games. Which, yeah, not horrific or anything. I think the economy thing I mentioned of like, I do kind of wish some of the core units were a smidge cheaper. Let's do that once again. We're back in it.
Enemy resource base moved up and
do a base.
Connecting.
How many wasps do we want? A thing I was doing for a minute was 6 crabs. I guess we can track the number of these we've built. 6, we want 24 for crab equivalency. That's a way to think of it. Yeah, there we go.
Following you.
Take the crew and run with them.
Terrain conditions.
6 crabs gives you a good timing to build your second base, which is the thing.
Resource base warmed up and
like we are doing a 3 base start, or like rushing the 3rd base very quickly, and we're also already pressuring the opponent's base with all our little wasps. I maybe should have built a hornet or something, although that would have thrown off the base timing. Yeah, just because sorry. I'm now just staring at stuff being like, ooh, I gotta figure out what I'm doing here.
Wasp idling.
I think we can try to get these back or whatever. I think some people overcommit to harassing workers. That is traditionally a very good thing to do in like Starcraft or whatever, to kill workers, and there are some units that are really good at it.
Enemy is building a resource base.
Let's
Starforge.
tech to Starforge. Let's tech to Starforge and just hammer out a bunch of little nerds, and then keep the pressure up. A kind of basic thing I'm doing there in spitting out hornets or whatever, like some of the ranged units to complement the wasps, the little melee spinners, is packing density is a thing in this game, or like it can be a big kind of DPS limiter. Ooh, that's very good for us. Those units are scary. Great, we're applying good pressure here. I should be
under attack. Units reporting damage.
I'm pouring out just a bunch of units and stuff to kind of send here and reinforce everything.
Starforge is ready.
Starforge is ready. Cool. I would like as many butterflies as we can afford. Sorry, I should tab a... Great, we got a base. Tremendous. I'm so glad I have anti-air right now, because if I didn't, that stuff would be a... Got him to scoop! Woo! Hey, early aggression!
Victory.
I love early aggression and like the kind of Zerg or Swarm strategies as a new player and not a super deep into RTS player person, just because, yeah, it's relatively straightforward, just like spam units and, you know, keep pressure up, keep building things as you go, etc., etc. And you're able to kind of, you know, get some muscle memory in with that or whatever. And yeah, I might show off 1 or 2 stream games from earlier while I'm thinking of it, or like a quick little thing I wanted to shout out. There are some options for like base defense that are kind of interesting, or you can build turrets and stuff. Those are available through here, but they are like more advanced units, or they're not things I have unlocked yet. So that's why I didn't, like, you know, focus on a long game strategy or whatever. Yeah. So. Without further ado, we'll close things out with 1 or 2 more stream games, I think, just having a good time with the crabs. And yeah, thank you for watching. If you like all this, like, subscribe, etc. Let me know if you want to see more Battle Aces on the channel. I'll probably be streaming it the day this comes out, if all goes to plan, and links to the Twitch channel below. Yeah. Thanks, and here's more gameplay. Anyway, and then there's Supervive
Enemy
on
is resource base warmed up and working.
Supervive on Thursday, because that'll be interesting. Anyway, sorry, fully just content brain mode for a second. Crabs. We do crabs.
Crabs attacking. Crab attack.
Why was this? Oh, the other game I was like not getting crabs when I was clicking stuff or hitting buttons or whatever. I think that was just user error. 6 crabs was a good amount to balance out resource gain stuff, or like as this hits 400.
Resource base warmed
can
up
do that.
and working.
24-hour stream. Or I've talked before about like, me no likey. Seems rough.
Surround him.
Gunbots? I don't know about
Enemy
any
is building a
gunbots.
resource
Hunter
base.
crab, ballista, heavy ballista, king crab. I don't think I have those in the like newbie deck or starter units or whatever. Crabs. They've got crabs. They're simply too powerful.
Skittery.
Do.
Resource base warmed up and working.
Crabs.
You got us.
Our crabs are not actually faring as well as usual.
This way.
It would go in the same slot as crab. Sure, I'll take a look at those. Honestly, I'm kind of enjoying not having a lot of abilities or whatever, because I'm not a good,
Enemy is
not a
building
good like
resource
micro or
base.
execution player, so I am very much like vibing with, you know, just death ball of crabs. It's working. Speaking of death ball of crabs,
Starting
also I should
foundry.
do this probably, and make more crabs and try to harass, because that's has probably been fairly important for, is it better to contest this or the middle one? I don't know. Let's try this middle one just because it's closer. Shit. They had the same idea as me. Help. Panic,
Units
crabs.
engaged. Units
Panic
in
crabs.
combat.
Cutting away.
This is happening. This is like not great, but it's okay. We can clear out this stuff
Units
and send in
under attack.
resources.
Side eye.
Yeah. Crabs. Do. Crab people.
But of course.
Micro these crabs. Or try to. Yeah, no, it's fine.
We can do it.
No, wait, help. We want to do expensive units. I don't know why I'm clicking on these like some kind of peasant. Listen, I like to click a button. No, I'll get better at like tilde, A, click, tab, piano keys, to etc. Yeah, this is a little bit harder, or like we're not crushing them as much as we've crushed people in the prior games, so that's neat. I love facing resistance. I think we should maybe peel stuff this way. Cutting down resources and things for the opponent seems cool and good.
Resource base starting Starforge.
Crabs.
Increasing tire inflation. Pow, pow.
We do this. Yeah, we've got a bunch of damage, so this is going pretty quick, actually, so that's good.
Full tension.
Oh, we can do attack on the map, and that is helpful. That's good to know. I just, hadn't tried that before for whatever reason. We have a ton of resources, click things. Crab.
Full tension.
Sorry.
Ready. Locking
I don't know why I'm apologizing for
sights.
macro or whatever. Spot the Canadian.
Don't stop.
Yeah, no, this is going well. I felt shaky in the start of this game, or like, oh, are we
Units
in
reporting
danger?
damage.
Ballista select.
But good pressure and stuff, or just again, smooth
Starforge
build
is ready.
things happening. Do the anti-air unit and just more crabs. Keep the crabs coming. The crabs keep coming and they don't stop coming. crab, crabby crab, crabby crab, crab, etc., etc. Hey, we did the thing.
Every win is earned. Bravo.
Every win is earned. Yeah. Proving Grounds success. Feature. Okay, 2 versus 2 custom games, free unit rotation, earn more credits by playing matches. Okay. So that just like unlocks a lot of the game. Linus end.
Resource base warmed up and working.
Do.
What about crab?
Crabs.
I guess with.
When in doubt, crab it out. Do. Crab. This person has not started another resource thing yet, which has
Enemy
me.
is building a resource base.
Okay, there we go. A little bit like, ooh, is there a strategy here?
CR3?
Sorry, is that 6 crabs? I like 6 crabs as the
What's all this about?
We do 1 more, and that's 6 crabs, and then we can do the on-time 3rd
Resource
base.
base warmed up and working.
Showstopper.
And yeah, we have stuff in position here to defend it.
Click.
Enemy is building a resource
Maybe
base.
shovel stuff over this way a little bit. A few more crabs as a treat.
Break a leg.
How... If we do it like here, this should see everything, basically. Oh, help. Scorpions! My beloved! Or the thing I'm interested in. Let's see if it's good!
Crab selected.
They are definitely more delicate. I don't know what these things are. But they die like the scorpions do. That was a super favorable engagement, so try to convert that into some pressure, I guess. Hammer out more crabs. See if that can happen. Getting another base down might be good. We should. Can we macro or micro? Like, get this. Okay. Interesting.
Resource base warmed
Crabs.
up and working.
Base plus crabs. The little scorpions and stuff are definitely better at addressing my aggression than some of the more expensive units.
Resource base warmed up and working.
Skittery.
Sorry, I'm not. Yeah, time to fight against
Enemy
real
tech
people.
is turning on. Be ready. Starting foundry.
Start foundry, do crabs.
In their face.
We should maybe be like pulling back just a little bit.
Enemy is building a resource base.
Pull back to crab more, so we can crab more effectively, more bravely and beautifully than ever before.
Resource base taking fire.
Yep.
Cover it.
That's fine. Crab. This is okay. I am hitting the wrong buttons. Cool. I was trying to attack move and I was hitting 1 or something. So yeah, we can do this. Spit out a bunch more crabs. We got the base.
Are we ready?
Close to being able to, yes.
Starting advanced foundry.
Okay. That's good. Our crabs are wasting time at this point. Are we? I don't know.
Units
I don't know.
in combat. Units under attack.
Oh, hello.
Combat not ready. Over or under.
Can we not? Can we simply disengage? Not really. Okay, that's good to know. I haven't had to like disengage from things before.
You got a resource base taking fire. Cover it.
Oh, one of our bases is going poorly. I don't know.
Units
Trading
reporting damage.
here is maybe okay.
You got a resource base taking fire. Cover it.
I keep right-clicking to attack move, which is not how it works.
Bullets are moving. Idle.
You got a
crabs.
resource base taking fire. Cover it.
Can we do some I'm wondering if we should...
You got a resource space taking fire. Advanced foundry
No,
ready.
this is fine. Sorry, I keep not finishing thoughts because I'm just focused on, like, hitting buttons. I think we're fine. Looks like snipers, they are great single target damage with lots of range, but slow, sure. Okay, so we're like Zerg rushing the late game.
Units engaged. Units
Or that's
in
kind of how I'm
combat.
playing this. Is like just keeping up aggression, keeping up pressure versus the player trying to do the like longer game or kind of better like late game comp. That's my read based on you explaining what snipers are. This is going okay though. We're like just piano keys some unit spawns and attack all, and it should be fine. Stream snipers. We do the thing again. Woo! Pew 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 pew.
Victory.
Okay. Well, it seems good. Thank you for watching the video, and an extra big thank you to the Patreon patrons and YouTube members that help make these videos possible. Hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.